the number one, the only one, the owner of the world. Today's date is the 12th of December 2018, and the current time is 23:51, and that's 11:51 p.m. Last night and this morning I had a few dreams, and I'm gonna be sharing just one of them because the rest are too big to talk about, at least for now. So, in the third part, it seems that I was supposed to be staying in an accommodation with two other people, and the accommodation seemed quite old and dingy and all worn out, dirty, haunted. So, but there was a room that was quite, just well enough to just, sleep, even though it felt scary. Anyway.
Hi, brothers and sisters. So I want you guys to listen to this video. I believe that we had the same dream, either one night apart or the same night. I'm not sure, but this is brother, I hope I'm pronouncing your name right, Inu Horu. And that's his channel. You can see it down here. And this coincides and confirms the dream that I had with the oranges in it. We were packing up our meat. We were leaving. We were getting ready to go. And I saw this dog dead on the road. And these military or people of authority, kind of official people, were pulling it up off the road, and there was a helicopter above, and I said in the dream, I told you the oranges were the sign. And then he contacted me and said he had a dream about oranges the night before or the same night. I'm not sure, but I believe it is a confirmation. Now, in his dream, he was told the house would be clean in 3 to 4 months. And he saw oranges. They were green. They were fruit. They weren't ripe yet. Now, one of them fell on the ground and rolled at the foot of one of the people he was standing with. And I believe that this dirty house he was standing in represents the world and the politics and the things that are going on right now. And that only Jesus can clean that house, only by his blood, only by his works, right? And so there's a lot of people that don't believe in Jesus Christ. So they are not covered by his blood. They are not made righteous. They are unripe fruit, because you can only produce fruits with the Holy Spirit, right? So, in the dream, he heard 3 to 4 months the house will be clean, or he actually spoke that, but he in the dream, he didn't know why he spoke it, but and so listen to this dream from this brother. And it seems like here in the past month or a couple months, a lot of our dreams have been being confirmed. The Lord's been showing us the same message, but in different ways. And so, in 3 to 4 months, I don't know what that means, but it could mean the peace treaty. I think Trump pushed it back to sometime spring of next year. Or it could mean the start of the war. Remember, on my research of the oranges, Israel was a big exporter of oranges from the late 1800s until it became a nation, and then even then, it still exports the oranges, except they took the oranges over, because the people that own the groves used to be the Palestinians, and then they took the groves from them and kicked them off the land when they became a nation. So we can see that there's a lot of political and civil stuff about those groves, and even now. So go ahead and listen to this brother's dream, and God bless you guys.
I was standing near this place with these two other people, and all of a sudden, we began to talk about, you know, I don't think we were talking about this thing, but I think we're talking about, something. Anyway, I can't remember exactly. But I looked up and I saw a tree or a few trees with fruits on them. I saw bananas. I saw a few other fruits, and I saw oranges, green oranges, huge, quite big. And I was, and also I saw pumpkinel. The whole bunch, all ripe, and all these fruits were ripe also. So specifically about the orange, I told one of the persons that was there, and I said, these oranges are big enough to fall. Referring to it's good for harvesting. And while saying that, one of the oranges that were hanging in the trees, just like this one in the picture, just dropped by itself and rolled down to the feet of the person I was talking to. And I marveled, and I told the other people, like, did you see that? I just spoke about the oranges, and I said it's good for order, and it did. So I was telling them to to understand that as some miracle, and yeah. And then I saw like some big spider, some gigantic spider, and then someone said, I think the third person said that nobody likes spiders. Nobody likes seeing spiders or something like that. I can't remember. So then the second person asked me, "Do you know of someone, or do you know of anyone who can clean this house? Clean it up?" And I said, using the fact that the orange dropped from the tree, and I said for him not to be worried that it will happen. It just requires 3 to 4 months. So that's what I told this person. That's what I told them. That for now, maybe he or we can, just manage staying with someone else, the people. But the house will be cleaned, or will be ready. Someone will clean it in just 3 to 4 months. That's what I told them. And I believe this dream is not an ordinary dream, even though the total meaning cannot be understood by myself. But I have some feelings that it's gonna be okay. I don't like giving interpretations. I'm just gonna deliver the dream and let each and every one of us whatever the Almighty puts in our mind to understand the dream, let us understand it.